What's up guys, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you my progress after 1000 days in my Minecraft world. I'm going to be starting over here in my house, and if you watch my other video you can tell that it has changed quite a lot. First we got emerald floor and going to the garden. You know, this little thing here. These guys dancing. And I got the map here of my world, along with a few upgrades like this, that, and yeah. So we go in, you can see most of it's the same as last time. Got my soul speed boots here, and new flooring. My enchanting room with a lodestone, which that's what my lodestone compass goes to. Furnaces, coal, all the normal stuff. Then we go up, you got carpeted floors, basically the best trident in the game. You know, all my storage, crossbow, all the usual stuff really. I got quite a few elytras as well, so it's pretty good. And yeah, that's basically my house. I've got these creeper buttons, which took quite a while to make. And yeah, that's my house. Alright guys, next I'm going to be going to our mini village over here. Had this for quite a while now. You know, basically just stole the village, which is down there somewhere. Stole their villagers, bred them till they couldn't breed no more. Chucked down a bunch of workbenches and now they're my slaves. I got some good ones that sell me mending and stuff like that, so you know, probably one of my proudest things. Bring the village to me, and yeah. Gonna be going on to this sort of part of my base. As you can see, well, first here's my ship that I made a long time ago. I didn't really know why I made this. It's kind of my first real building besides my house, and yeah, it's quite a proud thing, I guess you could say, quite historical. But over here you can see I got this little railway station where you go like that and it goes quite a far way. I got my original garden. This really was crucial, basically helped me to be as overpowered as I am today. But then yeah, I got my netherite hoe, and yeah, it's pretty boring stuff. But over here, first we got the mushroom little bit. I stole the theme sort of around here is I'll steal a bit of kind of my favourite biomes or interesting ones to give my base a bit of culture, I don't know, but yeah, this little mushroom bit, for some reason I'm missing the middle bit there, but it's all good. Jungle, I reckon that one looks good. Got the end cities over there, and the new nether, which I actually had to go a long way to discover the new nether because this world was made before the update, but yeah. Then my initials as well, CJW, that's been there from the start, but I remade it to be filled with treasures instead of dirt and stone, so yeah, this is quite a proud thing. This little flower here was just for an achievement, the target one, just thought I'd do it in a cool way, so there's that. Then, oops, then we go down here. This is like my little farmlands. As you can see, wool right there, gold right there, iron right there. I'll go through them all. Here, wool. This is actually the newest one I made. I made actually the iron first, then the gold, then this. But this is, it's quite simple really. There's this, you know, a little rail system with a hopper and minecart, and they get sheared automatically. And wow, I really made this not long ago and already got all this, so pretty good. Plus I used a lot of it to make these signs as well. So yeah, farms are really good. I'll probably leave the link in the description of the 3 makers of these farms. But yeah, you know, we got cyan, pink, orange. We got basically all the wool types over here. So you know, it's quite a good thing to have. I'll definitely suggest making it. Next we have the gold farm, which, as you can see, it's basically a system. Once again, I'll leave the link in the description. It's basically a huge nether portal, and if you press this, for some reason, if you keep spamming it, all these piglins spawn. Then I have a little trident killer down here, and then yeah, basically die, and all of their loot drops down here. Once again, a really useful one, and I'll definitely suggest making it if you wanna do this to your world. Let's see. Then my last farm at the moment, I'll definitely make more, but probably one here, and yeah, my iron farm. This is the first one I made, and it's disgustingly overpowered. This is all the iron that's in here, plus poppies and fish, but way more, the stacks of stacks more back in my base. But this one took a long time to make though, because basically I had to get 20 villagers into these little corners, you know, do all this bed stuff, and this is just another layer as well. Then the iron golem will spawn to protect the villagers, go in, and then get roasted by our campfires. It took a long time, but really effective and crucial really. Plus I got to tame all the cats, because cats spawned as well, and that helped me do an achievement. Then down there's just the end of my mine rail thing. Nothing interesting there. Alright, so next we'll be going to my creeper farms and my statue. We'll go to the statue first. I'll go up here for a good point. This really was I already had like a little template for it, but I never built it for quite a long time. It's because I didn't have the right concrete and all that, but yeah, I reckon this looks really good now. It's off, also, once I get there, it's off my Minecraft skin, which I made as well. Let me just take my armor off of that. So, you know, you look at that and then you go, oh crap. Forgot about my elytra. You look at what's the lights? Oh, didn't need to say that. This compared to the statue, I reckon it looks really similar. Definitely one of my proudest creations. And yeah, then we got my creeper farms over here. This was the first one I made, and I made this a long time ago as well. But because in my world I'm mainly just focused on survival at the start. I didn't really make a lot of stuff until I'd already killed the ender dragon. So I made this when I had my elytra, and it turns out this actually only works on Java edition. So well, a few have gone in, but this basically never worked. Yeah, it's just one of those things. There's plenty of things in this world which has been trial and error. Yeah, it's probably one of them. But then over here is the real one, which is, yeah, you know, once again, really good. Takes some time and effort, but is really, really helpful. So, yeah, as you might be able to hear, there's heaps of cats in here which scare the creepers into the middle. Then that's my little AFK spot. And then if we go down here, might even be some in there. No. Well, as you can see, there's a little trident killer there. And so you press that, they get all killed. Then you go down here, and you can see, like, once again, heaps more would have been made, but I've just taken it all. Also, string gets in. I think spiders may have spawned, but it's just an add-on, really. It's really just an extra thing. But yeah, these are my 2 creeper farms. Made them quite a long time ago, but once you put a few layers on them, they're basically unmissable. So yeah. Alright, next we'll go over the few of the random buildings sort of around here, this, and all that. Guess we'll start with this. This was actually a building that I never really used, but, you know, I just made as a bit of an observation tower. Just gives the village a bit of, sorry, my base a bit of, I don't know what the word is, but just a little vantage point. There's a dog that I basically put there and never saw again. Yeah, you can basically see my whole base. And yeah. But you go over here. Needs a few useful. Here's my mine. I got 2 wither skeleton zombie things there, but if you go down there, all my mining, my old mine where I basically did it, all my mining to get everything, was actually, I think if you go here, is it this? Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Is it here? No, here. Yeah, here. My old mine used to actually be here with my old house, and there's a crazy amount of just strip mines down there. Yeah, and once again, if you want to have a good Minecraft world, you've got to be strip mining a lot, so that was another real key aspect to my base. But over here, first we have this automatic sugarcane farm, which I made a long time ago, and I've actually never collected anything from it, but this is, it's made 30 sugarcane in about, just like hundreds of Minecraft days. So yeah, really sort of useless, but I guess it does create a few over time, so it's not the worst creation, I guess. This was my concrete tower, which for that statue, which we'll talk about later, and the one I was talking about before over there, they're all made out of concrete, so I needed a little platform where I can just dig up, go like that, and then break it down. So I did all that there, and I just kept it because I thought there's a little, you know, it's a little good spot. I don't know, just means a bit, I guess. Then over here is my chicken farm. If you watch my old video on base tour, they actually all used to be here, but I just moved them for much, so they're out of the way and they're in a much more compact space. So yeah, as you can see, they're almost glitching out there. But there's, yeah, literally unlimited eggs. Whoops. All in these hoppers as well. You know, you take it off, it just gets refilled. It's really overpowered. Then, yeah, all these as well, just all filled. I just couldn't be bothered making more storage. But yeah, this was my little AFK spot for this machine, and this machine was, it's basically an auto smelter. If you turn, I actually don't know why there's dirt in there, but if you turn this on and you pull it, say sand for example, here, all the XP will lock on. So then you get, when I didn't have my my other farms down there, I'd use this to refill all my mending enchantments. So yeah, and plus it's just a really quick smelter for all this, which I'll trade to the villagers as well. Then probably my last little machine is this. This is an AFK Fishing. Once again, another trial and error thing, which I never actually realised was only for Java Edition, and yeah, I figured that out the hard way. Yeah. Alright, then my other statue, probably, well, my biggest video, which probably my biggest video ever, but ever will be, but I'm building Travis Scott in Minecraft. I actually built this completely from scratch, which some people didn't realise. But you see, I really am proud of this. It was based on him doing his Fortnite emote. I don't know, it's called like Rage or something, but yeah, I just kind of felt like building it, thought it'd be a good video. Made it all from scratch. I made a slowed down one if you wanna get an idea on how to actually build it, but yeah, that's just a little creation which I'm really proud of. As you can see, even the fire on the pole, and yeah. Then in here we have my little secret base. I guess it's not that secret, the lever right there, but but you know, it used to have all armor stands with every type of armor, all enchanted, but they all disappeared with some update, so you know, that sucks, but nothing I can really do. And then my nether portal, which I won't show my full nether, but once we load in, what's going on? As you can see, I made like a little safety pod around this, all nether wart with potions. Then there's a rail which went to another portal, which was another village, which that was because all my villages at my little base that I showed you, they all despawned. I don't know what it was. It was some type of update, and yeah, but I needed more villages, so that's how I got them. There's way more stuff that I've discovered in the nether, but it's just way too much to show. But yeah, that's basically all my little statues and stuff. My farm, and this is basically the last part of my actual base. This is a little boat jetty which I never use, but but my base. This little really ugly thing was actually not built not that long ago, and I was trying to get all the different types of wool, which ended up leading to my wool farm, but I just stored them all in here and haven't got around to getting rid of it yet. But as you can see, I built this probably too late than what I should have, but once I got this I could get away just as many emeralds as I would like, because I would have all these carrots, all these potatoes, wheat, beetroot, heaps more here, carrot, wheat. I actually farmed these not too long ago, so these would usually all be filled with watermelons or whatever, but yeah, once again, it's a really crucial part of my how successful this world is. And yeah, then I have a little elevator here, which these are quite useless on this level at least, because you know, see if I press down, it's actually still up from the last time I did it, but you know, it kind of pushes down, but then you just have to crouch on the end. But I have one layer here of, once again, just straight vegetables for trading for emeralds. So heaps of carrots here, just tons and tons, and they grow really quickly with the light, so it's basically unlimited. More potatoes. It really is just a must-have if you're doing a proper world. Then down here I have lots of sugarcane, which I once again mined basically just before I started recording this, so they're all not grown. But once these are all full, it's just 15 stacks of straight paper, which I can then sell, and it really is just profits. This elevator here, which actually works, gets us to the top, and that's basically the whole farm and actual base, but there's some more to show you after. So there was actually another massive thing which I forgot about, which is this bad boy. A massive sextuple beacon, which I've only filled out 5 of them. I just couldn't be bothered getting the 6th. I probably will soon, but yeah, once again, this really sets up me to be overpowered even more. And yeah, these actually were all placed throughout my base. Like one of them was over just behind the chickens, one of them was underwater right there, one of them was over near the elevator thing over there, and then the other two I just placed in once I built this. But it was only until later on when I figured out that I wasted way too much emeralds and stuff. So this is actually a full emerald thing, which once again, this all from all the trading from the villagers, it's not that hard to do. But I'll go show you guys all my iron and gold. But I basically had no treasures left because I built using all of these. I'll look at all these spare emeralds I have as well. But all those that's actually meant to be in there. Then all my iron from the iron farm I was talking about. I used all of this to build beacons out my base, and it was only till later I realised it was much more efficient to put them all in the same spot. So that's what I've done here, and yeah, no turning back on that. It really is just sets me up to... Oh, because I fight raids at my main village here as well. Cause since I have so many villagers, they all just start the raid. So yeah, that's with this beacon, it's basically impossible to even lose a raid here. And yeah, it really is just a really positive thing to have at a base. Alright guys, so I'll show you oh, my game's lagging, and I'll show you the village, which basically just gave me a free ticket to the end and a real easy way to get to my stronghold, which is just over here. As you can see, I made a little railway system. I don't actually remember why. I think it was for a zombie villager or something, but don't use that now with my elytra. But if we just go down here, you can see I made a sign so I'll never forget. It's actually just here, and I don't know what he's doing, but I basically conquered the end completely. I got about 4 or 5 elytras. I tried to build a little base around my little spawning platform, but I don't know what it is. You must not be able to build on it. Only the roof stayed. But I'm trying not to look at any of these endermen. If we go over here, you can see, you know, I've defeated the ender dragon twice, I think. So this guy wants to find me. So yeah, I didn't find the ender dragon that difficult. It probably was easier than most people stress. But yeah, then over here, I'm trying to look at any of these endermen again, but I actually made a wither killer, which is it's much easier than it sounds. You literally just spawn it inside the little end thing, and it just dies without even you having to touch it once. So that was my first and second beacon, I think. Then the other 3 times I killed it. But yeah, you can see all the craters from it just blasting around. And I'll probably, once I get the wither skulls, oh, actually it doesn't work anymore, which is, so you don't try and build this in your world now. It's been fixed. But yeah, so I had to kill it normally the other 3 times, but yeah, it wasn't really, it was no biggie. It was still pretty easy to do. And I won't show you guys my end city little biome thing, but yeah, there's really not much there. I've already looted most of it. But yeah, that's basically my end city. I actually forgot to get the egg, and for some reason it's not there now. I don't know what it was. It might have been when I respawned it. It might have like deleted it or something, but the dragon egg is something that is not in my world and never will be, and yeah, I don't have it. But yeah, that's basically my whole end city, end biome, and yeah. Alright guys, so I thought I'd just talk about some tips if you want to start your own world. You might have noticed as well, on quite a few of my tools I have certain YouTuber names. And most of them are just ones that sort of my favourite ones throughout the years. I used to watch, like in terms of Minecraft YouTubers, I used to watch DanceDM. I think it's actually the only one, but they're all sort of named after things that mean quite a lot to me. I haven't actually named them all yet, but yeah, I've got my AFL team I support, Juggy, Sideman of Sully Productions, and then my hoe, and then my neighbour hoe is actually named Garbage Juice, which is another one, which sort of, yeah, I don't know, I kind of liked the most when I was a bit younger. But in terms of my inventory, I'd say people would probably say I have too much sort of regulation stuff in my inventory. That wouldn't be there, but I have a lodestone compass so I can basically never get lost. I actually only need one arrow, but I just keep a stack on me for my infinity bow, which is actually about to die and there's no way of repairing it, so I'm gonna have to make another one soon. But a shield with mending and unbreaking, pretty pointless. I literally never use it, but just keep it there just in case. My chest plate, which obviously when things get hairy, there's always that there for help. This is a massive part in just my world. The coordinates book. I'd never really seen anyone do this before, and I really don't know why. It's only one slot in the inventory, and every time I'll see something, once this loads again, every time I see something sort of notable or whatever, you know, you've just always got it on me. You know, I got my home, which is pretty useless now with my compass, but you know, nether portal, nether castles, jungle portal, woodland mansion, which I've burnt down, just far portals, villages, mushroom biome, you know, just all that good stuff. And I've actually got, at the top left you can see there's a nether home, which I won't show you guys because it's quite far away, but you know, it's this little home I made in a new nether once I finally found it. And yeah, but I have a shulker box, which is full of fireworks. There's actually a little story. I don't know how I did it, but I somehow duplicated this shulker box, so I had two of them full of fireworks. But then I was in the nether one time and I accidentally threw one of them into the lava. So this was basically full, and I had two of them now. I'm actually kind of running low on them, so I'll probably need to get some more gunpowder from there. But yeah, once again, once you have the elytra, another quite must if you want to put the time in. I have the totem off stand all the time, and another one here just in case. Once again, if I die and lose all this stuff, I'll probably quit my world and never play it again. So you know, it's quite a crucial thing to have. Then my silk touch diamond pickaxe, which I don't really need now because I put silk touch on my axe, but you know, it's always good to have a backup thing. I want to put silk touch on my shovel as well, but not sure. I have spare food just so I can literally never die, and torches just in case I find a good cave or something. Yeah, but I'd say you definitely want to have the coordinates book once you get further onto your world. You always want to have the backup chest plate or elytra, a shield, arrows, totem. The only stuff you probably wouldn't need is torches, the spare food, maybe the silk touch pickaxe if you already have it on something else. But everything else I'd probably say is quite a must. Obviously my main loadout here, the sword, everything is basically the best is what it can be. But you know, I had a villager that sold me efficiency 5, so all this is basically maxed out. And yeah, this bow is basically what single-handedly killed the ender dragon, so you know that it really is, as you can see, flame power, it's got everything, and it's what you really want to aim for once you get to the later stages of your world. Then fireworks as well, just so I can easily go to this, fly, and you know, it's always there. And then pumpkin pie, just because it's a good food source. Usually I have golden carrots, but I just couldn't be bothered making them, so pumpkin pie I have today, as you can see on my villages over there. But yeah, pumpkin pie is quite a good food source if you wanna not be expensive. Alright, so the other thing I want to talk about, I actually don't know why that's there, but I want to talk about my villager professions that I have. I have quite a few sort of pointless ones like this. I actually maxed him out, but he just sold, you know, diamond helmet. I don't know, nothing that I really found too interesting. But all the guys which sold me the emeralds, I thought I would show you. This is my stonemason. I've got these guys in later. That's my world is lagging. But these guys sell you emeralds for nether quartz, which with the fortune pickaxe, that's basically unlimited emeralds. So yeah, I've got a few of those now. And they also sell you good blocks if you wanna. I bought quite a few of these from them actually. But yeah, they're quite a helpful thing. My cartographers, despite all the paper, they sell you best maps. You really can't go wrong with them. And glass as well. All that glass from that thing, which I'll quickly show you. Over here, I've mined up all the beach, and it goes quite a while down there. And that's basically just all for glass, and yeah, it's just free emeralds basically. Oh, my librarians, which a lot of them have died, and I really just don't need anything else, so they're just pointless ones. But you know, if I die, I have a little ender chest which I'll show you with all my good stuff in it, but like backup stuff. But if I ever need them, I'll be here. And yeah, over here there's so many llamas for some reason. I don't know what happened, but it's just the wandering traders. And yeah, a fisherman here. A really pointless one. I wouldn't say you need this one if you want to make a world of your own like this. Butcher, I don't know what's happening here, but another one that you really, whoops, oh no, but another one that you really don't need. Weaponsmith you don't really need, but a farm, you should have as many, what is happening here? But you should have as many farmers as possible, I would say. This guy wants to kill me. I just killed another one. Yeah, so probably farmers, good librarians. These guys are sleeping in the same bed. Cartographers are probably the main ones you need. Oh, also, for actually finding ender pearls, these guys are great. I had an old one, but he died. But, yeah, if you want an easy way to get to the ends, that's basically all you really need. All these toffees are actually from my golems that spawned here that I killed. That was before I had my iron farm, so I didn't have a reliable source of iron. And I really don't like mining, I just find it so boring. So yeah. And I'll quickly show you my end chest. This is all my backup stuff. One day I need to get proper enchantments on like my boots and all this, but it's a good little backup to have, just in case if anything goes wrong. And I even have a spare lighter, good bow, ender pearls, you know, all of the stuff you'd want in a good survival world. Alright guys, so I think that's basically my whole world. The only thing I didn't probably show heaps of is my nether and my mines, but you know, I bet you guys don't really want to see that anyway. But you know, I think that's quite a good in-depth tour. I basically started this world a year ago, and I played it a lot really. I didn't really play any other games for quite a while. Now I play lots of games. You know, I like Warframe at the moment, Rocket League, but so I probably don't play this world as much as I'd like to. But I feel like I basically completed the game. I've done all the trophies as well, which is another quite big achievement. And yeah, I'm quite proud of this world, I'd say. But guys, if you wanna see more, be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys